Hey guys, welcome back to my channel with a weekly message, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter regarding love. It is a general message, and so this may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I do encourage you to check out other signs in your chart. As we know, tarot's energy is fluid, and so this could be past, present, or future, and this could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. It could be vice versa, reverse, flipped, etc. So place yourself wherever it resonates, only if it resonates to your situation. All right, Aries. Overall energy for you in this reading is the Eight of Cups. This is you walking away from something, turning your back emotionally and going towards your wish fulfillment. So there's something here that you feel in this connection in the second week of November that doesn't serve you anymore. You just feel like it's not in your best interest anymore. So you're having to you're having to walk away from it. In the past, you have the Ace of Cups, the World, and the Queen of Wands. So there was an offer. Okay, there was a new beginning. This may have been with someone that you already knew. It could be a reconciliation. We'll see when we clarify, but there was an offer of love here, okay, from you to someone or from someone to you. But it looks like Aries, like you've walked away from that connection. It feels like you turned your back on it. It could have been an apology, but there was love, there was passion, there were emotions and feelings, but there was something about it that you feel just wasn't for you. Okay. Current situation, the Hermit, Two of Wands, and the Strength card. Yeah, you're in this energy where you are focusing on yourself. You're doing some healing. You could be debating and considering this offer, but it feels like you're holding back. Feels like you're holding back, and you just may be in a space where you want to be alone, where you want to think, you want to have time to focus on yourself, your spiritual journey. You may want some alone time, because all three of these energies, Aries, the Hermit, the Two of Wands, and the Strength card, it's not a lot of action. That's you kind of taking a step back, working on yourself, finding out who you are, what path you should take. You may feel like you're at a crossroads. You're kind of in between worlds right now, and you're trying to do what's in your best interest, what's in your higher good, or your highest good, rather. In the future, you have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Death card. There's a communication. Aries, it could be between you and this person that you may have distanced yourself from, but there is communication, there's messages, and there's someone thinking about exiting. And so far, it looks like that's you. It could be vice versa. But one of you is trying to exit the situation. I don't know. Whoever's doing that may not be doing that in the most appropriate way, because the Seven of Swords, it could be indicative of, someone kind of sneaking away, not being that upfront about it. This is somebody that's delivering a message about walking away and ending something here with the Death card. So let's clarify. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Aries? Why is the Eight of Cups here for Aries? Seven of Swords. The Lovers, Gemini energy. And the High Priestess. Ooh. Okay, so guys, be careful, because for some of you, you may have backed out of this situation because there was someone else involved, or someone may have backed away from you because there was someone else involved. You have the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, this is a very secretive, mysterious, discreet walk away. This is someone turning their back on a situation, possibly for another person or another connection. And whoever did that or will do that does it in a very secretive way. So someone here, Aries, may have a choice, and that person may not be that upfront. So if that's you and you have a choice between two people, I don't know how honest you're being about that, or if you're dealing with someone, but one of you is walking away from a connection, possibly for someone else, and is not being that honest about the reason why you're walking away. Okay. So, Ace of Cups. And if there's no one else involved, Aries, for some of you, I am getting that. I'm getting another connection. But if there is no one else involved, but now they just said that you don't know about. So, yeah, Aries, I just feel just be mindful. I don't know if you have someone else in mind and you maybe were dealing with somebody and you kind of are thinking about walking away from that person to be with someone else, or someone that you're dealing with could be thinking about someone else. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Aries? Okay, Ace of Wands. You have the Eight of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. So yeah, there was a love offer, guys. There was an opportunity here to start something new or fresh with somebody. There was passion, there was chemistry, there were emotions, but there was someone that's like, there's someone that's walking away. They are turning their back with the Eight of Cups showing up. And with the Ten of Wands here, it is hard to do that. Maybe it's hard to walk away. But someone is. And the reason why someone is because there's a choice between, there's another connection, Aries, that's showing up. But again, it's very secretive. It's kind of hidden. It's concealed. It's private even. So somebody's walking away from an offer because they're not fully invested emotionally. Therefore, they're checking out. So the World. Ace of Cups. Yeah. The Nine of Swords. Ooh, and the Moon, see? Sorry, guys. Yeah, someone is being very secretive. They're not being that honest about why they've turned down an offer. I don't know if that's you or if that's someone that you're dealing with, but one of you is not really saying what's going on here. It definitely feels like there was an offer on the table and someone is rejecting it. Whoever is rejecting the offer, Aries, doesn't feel like they're being that honest about why they're rejecting it. There's another connection that's showing up. And again, so if this is maybe your business, you don't have to necessarily, just depends who they are. Like if this is an ex of yours, some people you don't owe an explanation to. I get that. So I don't really know the context of the backstory of the situation other than someone's making an offer, Aries. One of you is walking away. And the reason for that is because there's possibly another connection that is not really being talked about or discussed. It's actually kind of concealed and it's being hidden. Now, that person may deserve an explanation or not. Who knows? You know. But that's the reason why someone is rejecting it. I do see, Aries, there is someone here that doesn't understand why. If someone's offering you something, if somebody's making an offer to you, it's kind of like they don't understand why you are not receiving this offer. Or you don't understand why someone's not taking your offer. There's someone else. There's someone else. And whoever has connected to someone else isn't really being open about it. Queen of Wands. Four of Cups. Oh, okay. And you have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so you're showing up here as having options, and you're determined to explore those options. Again, it could be reversed, but there may be someone that's making you a clear offer, Aries. You're walking away from it. they're like, why aren't you taking my offer? It's because you may have connected with someone else already that you're interested in. All right? Keep it in mind. It can be reversed, but it's showing up as you being the one that's determined to pursue other options and possibly rejecting somebody. Okay. So tell me about the Hermit. Six of Cups. King of Cups, water energy. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so there's someone from your past that's showing up, Aries, that there's still love here. There's, it's like there's a desire to have something stable and secure. But I feel like you're thinking about this. There is an offer from someone to you. You're showing up as kind of turning your back on this because you may have other options already. You may have other people you're interested in or curious about, etc. But there is someone strong that's showing up from your past that loves you, that has emotions for you, vice versa. It does feel like, again, you are kind of processing and assessing the situation. Is this someone that you want to reconcile with, work on the situation with? It feels like you're thinking about them. Or they could be thinking about you. Two of Wands. Page of Pentacles, earth energy. The Hierophant, Taurus. And the Five of Cups. Wow. So the decision here, yeah, Aries, there is this offer of commitment. There's an offer of commitment. There's an offer of having a serious relationship with somebody, but the Five of Cups follows. I mean, there's a loss here. There is an ending. It's like somebody is making you a legit offer, Aries, and you're like, no. And the reason why you may be telling that person no is because there's someone else. I'm seeing someone else show up. And it's showing up that you want to go pursue other options. But there's someone from your past that still loves you or desires you and wants to have a future with you. I see you rejecting that. Vice versa, they may reject you. But one of you is turning down the offer. Tell me about the Strength card. The Empress, Taurus, Libra. The Strength card again, Leo. I'm hearing, why won't you just forgive me? So maybe this person from your past that's making you this offer did something to you in the past that broke the bond or broke the trust. But I heard, why won't you just forgive me? Like, why won't you just take me back is what I'm hearing. So with the Strength card, you get the Empress, Taurus, Libra. You get the Strength card again. You get the Eight of Pentacles. It feels like, Aries, you're so focused on yourself right now, and you're all about growing and investing in situations that you feel are for your highest good, that have the most potential, that will benefit you. And there's a reason why you're walking away from this person. Maybe you feel like you've outgrown them. Maybe you feel like it's not worth your time. Maybe you feel like you gave them a chance and they blew it. But the reason why I feel you're turning this down is because you'd rather just focus on yourself. You would rather just put your effort, your energy, your time, and attention into things you feel have potential that can grow. And it feels like you don't consider this a relationship, a connection that has potential to grow. That's why you're walking away. And they don't want you to walk away. But it feels like you are. It feels like you're saying, I'm not interested. And you may not be interested because there could be another connection that you've already made or will make. And you're like, no, I'd rather just focus on myself, spend time working on me, get to know so-and-so that I've recently met. And I feel like this past person, you're not, although you may love them, it doesn't feel like you want to revisit that connection. So let's go into the extended reading. I'm going to clarify the immediate future for you. I'll do a spread for the person you're connecting with. I'll do a spread for the connection itself. If this is your story, Aries, you can either join us over on Patreon or you can purchase it via my website. Both links are down below in the description box. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.